All right, with the Jersey City Pipes and Drums.
Good, Larry?
We start
Good,
Thank you. All right, we're going to bring up Danny Delaney, Captain Dan Delaney, the national anthem, and God Bless America.
Sweet melodious tone. My father. Oh, yeah. All right, Pipes. Come on.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave? Please remain standing. Please sing along. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America. of all the military who have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Thank you, Danny. Beautiful. Just before we go any further, I know I'm going to miss people, but there's two people I want to talk about tonight real quick that we lost over this past year. And Chief Bobby Flora, who was such a huge part of the Agu family, Jersey City Fire Department as a whole. He meant so much to so many of us here, a lot of guys that are retiring tonight. So, Robbie, we love you, we miss you. We lost him in December, and just another great family member of the fire department. For those of you who didn't know him, little guys, he was quite a character. Okay, we love you, buddy. And then the other one is my Uncle Ray, who they'll service will be tomorrow. Cousin Patty's here, his dad, my cousins are here. Another Jersey City character, to say the least. Jersey City captain, 28 years. My hero, my mentor, taught me the plumbing trade. I work with him. The guys that know him, I mean, I don't know anybody ever that I met that is quite like him. Sugar Phil.
Yep, you got it.
Okinawa. 400 men, 60 survived. He's one of them. Not unscathed. I mean, he was one of us. I mean, he was one of the fire department. I know there's a lot of us, a lot of you guys out there, cut from the same cloth. And there's many Marines here tonight, and you lost one of the best when we lost him. Love you, Uncle Ray. God bless you. Rest in peace.
Hoorah! Stand up, boy.
All right, guys, you can see why this is such an important night, right? And Jersey City Fire Department family, just thank God that we're all part of that. We're blessed to be part of that. I know most of us feel the same way. Just a very special group of guys. And just as we're talking about that, before we get started with the honorees, could all the retirees, not the guys getting on it tonight, but past retirees, please stand up. thanks for keep coming. That's what makes the Group A retirement party what it is. To the younger guys, understand, I think we had 35 to 40 retirees come back. And that's how important it is. Thank you again. To the young guys out there, to the officers, to the captains, pass it on to the younger guys. I'd like to see more younger guys here. I don't know if they get the family thing yet. The longer we go on this job, the longer we're here, the older we get, the more we realize how blessed we are to be part of this family. That, I mean, my best brother's friends that would do anything for each other. Not many people have that. Not many professions do. We do. So count your blessings. Okay, with that, we're going to start with the honorees. We'll start with the firefighters. We got 16 people coming up. We have a few that couldn't make it. I apologize for that. We had a casino in the park. Give the round of applause for this casino in the park. They've been good to us for so many years down here. I don't know what we're going to do if they leave. That might be the case. Okay, but tonight, Chief Darren Rivers had a family engagement along with Chief Mike Turpak. And Bobby Ballestier also couldn't make it, but everybody else is here. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start with the firefighters. And just please, give these guys a chance, all right? Keep it quiet while they're talking, all right? Somebody say a few words. Some may have more than a few words. We won't do it all right? You deserve to say what you want up here. Okay. So, firefighter Anthony Baez.
Where's my shirt?
It's really nice to see everybody here tonight, and I really appreciate everything. Thank you.
Firefighter Anthony Calabrese.
Guys, listen, it's the best job you could ever get. I met some good guys, and I met some bad ones. But you know what? When the shit hit the fan, we put the shit out together. Go Trump!
I gotta say, I've been doing this a few years, and to look at the group of guys we're losing, I'm unreplaceable. I mean, it's a huge hit that we're not going to get over, but we'll do the best we can. All right, now we're going to start with the captains. Captain Joe Vernon.
They can't handle the truth.
All right, get it all out of your system. Come on.
Let's switch with you guys.
All I have to say is, I want to thank the Jersey City Fire Department. Just Duncan Dirtbaum, Jersey City growing up, and my old man was a cop in Jersey City. And he said, I expect two things from you. I want you to get educated, and I want you to be a fireman. And that's what I did, and I owe it all to him. And I owe everything I have today, the great woman I'm with, the kids I have, everything, to this job. And I love all you guys, and it was a great, great 25 years. It was so much fun. And I hope the job goes on for another 1,000,000 years. And God bless every single one of you guys. Stay safe. Thank you very much.
All right, Captain Tom Rucci.
Hey. The good half brother. Mark Rose. What do you say?
Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with everyone. My former captains, chiefs, firefighters, everyone I work with, God bless all, everyone. Thank you.
Got a lot of captains here tonight. Captain John Melfa.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here tonight, honoring all of us. It was an honor to serve the Jersey City Fire Department for 25 years. Made some really good friends. Did some things I never thought in my life I would do. Got some awesome training. Just want to thank everybody. Good night.
Captain David Barbosa.
Best Hudson Catholic skaters out there. Nice hockey.
It's nice to see the former chief of the department, you know, one of the former CODs, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. It's awesome of you to make it. There was an over and under on how much I'm going to talk, so I'm going to keep it brief. There's never much to say to tell people I was a Jersey City fireman. I always kept it low, but I'm pretty proud to say I'm retired Jersey City fireman. I tell everyone, thank you.
Captain Michael Cannon.
Got my car running outside. I just want to thank all the chiefs and captains I worked for putting up with me, and all the firefighters when I got promoted for putting up with me. So, thank you.
Captain John Carrero.
All right, Smitty. All right. I want to thank everybody for showing up, past chiefs, present chiefs. It's been an honor to work with everybody, truly has. And I want to especially thank Larry and Gil. Can we get a round of applause for them? They showed up to everybody's party. Couldn't do it enough. A lot of people ask me, what's retirement like? I gotta tell you, it's the greatest feeling in the world. And I can only think of an analogy that only some people will get. If you've seen the movie The Wrestler, you remember the movie The Wrestler? Remember when Randy the Rod goes into the VFW hall and they're all sitting down signing autographs? A whole bunch of has-beens and everything. And you know what? That's what I'm proud to be part of. All of those has-beens. And it's just an honor to be here and to be retired. And I love getting up in the morning and thinking, I don't gotta do a goddamn thing. And I'll do whatever I want. And that's what I do. I get up early, go to the sunrise with my wife, and I just live life. The other thing is, if you notice Sunday, I go to church every Sunday, and the thing they do after the, what is this meeting? When they do, When they're giving the thanks, they added something now where they pray for servicemen and they first responders. They always add in there now, and they add police and firefighters. And I gotta tell you, I'm very happy that every Sunday I say, bless all of you guys and keep you safe. Because the thing you want to do is be standing right where I am in your 25 years. Because it's the best. Thank you.
I still haven't figured out how you retire at 31 years old. Whatever.
Like a baby.
I'm going to keep John up here because now my other brother, family member, John and I, when they came on, I was a captain over at 15. And I could talk about every one of these guys that came up here, but I know you don't want to hear that. But Richie Nearstead, who flew in from Peoria, Illinois.
Real special. Richie's special. Almost be pulling it back.
Thank you, Paul. I knew that was coming, but let me put this down for 1 second really quick. But before I do that, I do have to thank, like John did and the other honorees, thank everybody, because I was a member up here with the retirement guys, doing this for you guys out here, the retired guys. So all the people standing up here, but the one prominent member, he's been retired for some time, but he's there day in and day out, behind the scenes. And this guy brings cream puffs to my mother on Gates Avenue once a month, and to the woman downstairs. So that's the kind of service that he does for you, for me, for everybody. And another churchgoer like John, I'm sure he knew what you were trying to get that, but he knew that. But Tom Brown, so please. When I retired on the C Group the last day, I was about to come up, and Stevie, gave some nice words like he always does, and mentioned Chief Flora, two of the most prominent members of my career, and so many people out here as well, helped me nurture my career, learn from my career, and not only accept that it's a job, it's not a profession, but to go out here and see these people that my own kids call people, their uncles and family members, and like you said, that profession we don't get. Not every profession gets that, we do. So I thank to all of you. I can't name everybody up here because I'll be up here for a long time, but so many guys. But thank you so much. And before I was about to start, Captain Paulie Newman came out, and we always had a running joke together. And he presented me with shirts. And so the shirt read that, everybody loves Paulie, and my brother-in-law Billy found two of the greatest guys on the show. Everybody loves that. But the shirt says, that's the shirt. So I told Paulie, I said, Paulie, can you bring a shirt tonight? Because I did forget mine, because my mother wants about 6 of them. So she ordered about 6 of them. But thank you, Paul. It was a great time. My mother was trying to get him down from the stage, but it was a running joke. But there's so much to say, so many thanks to so many different people around this. My dad started in 1956 and worked with Captain Ray, and Ray was at our house on New York Avenue doing plumbing work and all that stuff, right, Patty? So it's a tradition, and I continue it on, thankfully. And now my nephew Matthew will continue the 3rd generation. But from the days from 15 engine with so many guys here and so many people that are being honored tonight. That I just, like I said, I can start naming them all, but they nurtured me and taught me the job, moving on to squad and then finally getting promoted and taking Captain Marky Lee's spot. And I always said that was always Marky's spot. I was there to fill in. So, and the guys that I worked with in 10 Engine on C Group, they were just, they accepted me with open arms, and we just had a great time. And you know, again, you're going through your thoughts coming here and just saying so much, and I just couldn't wait to get here. And like I tell my kids, always surround yourself with good people, and good things will happen. So please stay safe. I love you guys all, and God bless.
All right, you stole my thunder there a little, Rich, but that's exactly it. I just want to do that again. Stand ovation for Tommy Brown, please. Just so you know, every year I call Tommy and say, Tommy, it's that time. I'm out. And next thing you know, take a look outside. Okay? This doesn't happen without Tommy Brown. Okay, we're all his little elves. That's it. If we're able to. Thank you, Tommy. Okay, now we're moving along to the battalion chiefs. And we'll start with Battalion Chief Charlie Lynn.
Well, first I'd like to say it's been an honor and privilege to have served in the Jersey City Fire Department. And I'd like to acknowledge some of the guys that I worked with coming on this job, mentoring me. Guys like Luke Skinner, Jack Farrington, Bobby Howe, Bob Daly, Kenny Drennan. You left an indelible impression on me as I went along. Some I liked, some I didn't like, but I learned. Chief Sinnott was there for me 10 years ago, and I truly appreciate that, him being in my corner. Chief O'Reilly. There's so many more. It's good to see these guys. But one thing is, I have to talk about, we'll talk about her, is the godmother. Excuse me, Barbara Trainer.
Queen Bee.
Without her, many of us chiefs would have been floundering in an ocean. She made a lot of sense out of things for us regarding training, CTs, union issues, and we go right to her. And we'd have an answer within 5 minutes. She was a wonderful lady. Term of endearment, godmother, meant so much to me. And you made our jobs as chiefs, deputy chiefs, captains, firemen. Go see the godmother, she'll figure it out for us. And you never said no. You would get back. So, and Chief O'Reilly, you know, Chief O'Reilly, if it wasn't for her, you would have put out some real shitty memos. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. I stand here with some great guys, and I'm just going to go off to the side here and let the next honoree, Chief Drennan, Jim Drennan, come up. Thank you.
Now, without any further ado, my cousin, Little League partner, and we played ball together.
That's the young Cougars.
Tremendous battalion chief, tremendous. We watched our back while we were working, many fires. Jimmy Drennan.
Actually, I have
so many different things. Anyone who's ever seen me speak before, I don't usually have a sheet of paper in front of me, sort of wing it. But I went through probably about 6, 8 different things I wanted to say today, and I'm driving. I don't want to say that. 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 So about 15 minutes before here, I said, let me say something different. So that's why I had to write some notes down. First of all, thank you for everybody being here. Thank you to all the people who made this possible tonight. Greatly appreciate it. But as I look out here, I see we're amongst some fire department royalty, you know, and some really special people, some special honorees tonight. But this isn't about me, and it's not about any specific honorees. This night is more about honoring the job and really paying respect and homage to the brotherhood of the Jersey City Fire Department. Okay, and it's a very special brotherhood, very special. For 38 years, I had the privilege of working alongside so many people whom I admired and respected. And these people are mentors, friends, teachers. I mean, some of them went on to be some of my best friends. And I wouldn't give any of those moments up for a moment. And this job has provided me with so much. As Joe Vernon said before, I concur with him. Everything I am today, everything I've become, I mean, my success is so much of my happiness and my contentment is because of this job. And for that, I'm forever thankful. But most of all, I'm thankful for you guys, the people who I had the opportunity to work alongside, because you made it all possible. And that's what really made it special. And you are that brotherhood. When I speak about the brotherhood, you know, my brother knows how I feel about that. I don't use that term just freely, okay? That's used so freely in the fire service now. You know, everybody's a brother. Guys who sit on their asses outside while you're getting your ass kicked, they're our brothers. They're not my brothers, okay? We know who our brothers are, okay? We know who the brothers are. You know who they are. And to those people, I'm forever grateful and forever thankful and forever loyal. Thank you so much. Love you.
Okay, I just want to, again, you know, looking out here, like my cousin Jimmy just said, it's a funny thing about this. All these retired guys that come back, they were the all-stars. They were the best. They were the guys we did learn from. So it's a funny thing. The guys that were really good at it and really loved it, we're here today. Okay? So I just got to say that. You guys are unbelievable. I'm looking at this first row and forget about it.
God bless you, man.
God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have one deputy chief. There wasn't many fighting. We got a lot of white shirts. Okay. Let me just say this before I go to Chief Lipinski. Chief Mike Turnpack, another great chief, a big part of this department, all 4 groups. He worked with us for a while on the 2nd Battalion before he went to become a deputy, went to B Group. I know one particular night he saved not just my life, but a lot of people's lives, along with Chiefs under that fire we had there when the building collapsed, okay? That's how important that stuff is, okay? So when we got great guys like that, count your blessings. That's how all the fires we've had and a few casualties or fatalities we've had in the fire department isn't just an accident, okay? He couldn't be here tonight, 25th anniversary, he's celebrating. I know he would have been here if he can, but Chief Turnpack, thank you, God bless, congratulations. Chief of the department, Darren Rivers, also had an engagement he couldn't make. Very hard to get 16 honorees on one night. We all got family stuff going on. He was heartbroken he couldn't come. Came on with Chief Rivers, 1982. Watched him rise up the ranks. Very proud of him. I know it's a tough battle down there, fighting. And, you know, he was there for us. So, nobody really knows until you're in those shoes how difficult that is. I mean, we got some chief of departments in here. They're fighting for us, guys. They're on our side. Okay, and Chief Darren Rivers, thank you. God bless. Good luck with you. Okay, before our special guest honoree, we got one more chief, Deputy Chief Rich Lipinski.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Denise.
Randy and Rainbows. Thank you to A Group. I started my career in A Group, finished as a battalion chief on A Group, and I appreciate it when Stevie called me. He's a dear friend, one of my peers and brothers forever. It's guys like him that carry the tradition on the job, and he makes you, he's the meaning of what brother's about, so many guys like yourself. But before I go on, I just want to pay my respects to the grand lady of the fire department, Barbara Trainer. You're going to hear a lot about her tonight, but I had the great fortune to work with her. I was going to retire. Be careful what you study for. I wound up in a staff position and not really where a lot of us want to wind up in. Barbara and Chief Rivers saved my career, prolonged it. We had some great fun, but this woman, for a civilian woman, no one has supported, understood, or respected what we did, line personnel, more than Barbara Trainer. I don't think you realize, if you really never got close to her, how tirelessly she worked for us. And Barbara she became my sister that I never had and always wanted. With that comes the responsibility of being my psychoanalyst, anybody that knows me. That's a full-time job. And women are a hell of a lot smarter than men, and she's always given me great advice. I don't always listen, but she's there for me every day. And I gotta tell you something. Barbara, the greatest compliment I can pay you is that you're one of us, and everyone here knows that and understands that, and we love you. I gotta say something else too. When I'm looking around here, I come on a job in the mid-'80s, seems like yesterday, with great guys. And I went to a few of these retirement things as a young rookie, and let me tell you something, the retirees, they did not look like we look now. They can attest to that. There was no age limit. There's no mandatory retirement. You know, guys in their 70s, the prerequisite, I think, was dentures, a walker, and they were wearing their work uniforms, right or wrong. Black shoes and white socks, I kid you not. So the job's come a long way. And I'm sitting here, everyone's commenting on the Legends table. I gotta tell you something. These men, extraordinary men, leaders, they were World War II, Korean and Vietnam veterans running around this job, leaders on this job when I come on the job. These were, as Charlie said, I watched these men commit extraordinary acts of bravery, day in and day out on a daily basis. The fire load for urban cities will never be what it was, and that was all over the country. But these were some special guys, and I watched them, and it left an indelible impression upon me. How could it not? I wanted to be them, and because they were special, they were extraordinary. Daring rescues, mayhem, horrific scenes and fatalities, day in and day out, and it was ho-hum, a walk in the park, and they were true professionals. So these men here, when you see them shake their hand, these are really true life heroes, larger than life, believe me, I'm telling you something, you have no idea. This is the greatest generation of firefighters this city will ever see. I had the great fortune to be exposed to them and catch a little bit of that in the 80s, so I'm very grateful and honored and privileged to be part of this unbelievable family. At the end of the day, this job for me was always about not rules, regs, and SOPs, which I know we need, but it was always about proving yourself, going through that front door, opening up that roof, risking your life side by side with your brother for people you don't even know. And that's the uniqueness and beauty of this vocation that we're all part of. So I'm truly honored to be up here today. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going a little ass backwards, but that's my notes, they're all confused. Just let me thank the committee here, the guys that helped put this together, right? Mike and Sabino.
Billy Gibbons. Carmine Rizzi. Frank Pacheco. And the legend Tommy Brown. Okay, the A-group tradition has changed a little bit over the years. We found some people that really helped the fire department over the years. We started off, talked to Tommy years ago on this, and we said, you know what? There's people out there that help us, that don't get the retirement party, that have done so much for this job. You know, they're part of the family, okay? And we did Vic Carpenter. Remember? Vic was our first, man. The guys that don't know Vic, boy, did you miss a character. Oh my God. And yeah, so we had Vic. Yeah, Ira Rubin. Gregory Green. And this year we talked a little bit, and unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. I recently got promoted. I got one of the white shirts that get dirty when you walk down the hallway. Last year or two. And I got to see, I knew Barbara, she was always great. I knew she was fire department through and through. Everybody knows what that means, right? When you're upstairs, you're with us, or you're against us. Whatever. Bob was with us, okay, 100%. And I thought I knew that until I saw the guys that really worked with her. Chief O'Reilly, all the chiefs that worked with her, chief of departments, and the battalions and the deputies, and how she got everybody through it, taught them the ropes, because I know for me when I went down, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Hey, I couldn't barely get my vacation right, let alone the whole battalion, okay? How about the whole department, 4 groups, and everything else she does. So I was amazed, and I was honored to go to the party for Barbara, and it was all chiefs down there that paid her tribute. Everyone that stood up and talked about that woman, everyone felt like she was truly family, sister, mother, whatever it was. She took care of everyone and guided them through it. I was amazed. Emotional, every one of them, when they spoke about her. So it was a unanimous decision. So without any further ado, in fact, you know what? I'm going to open the mic up to a couple of the chiefs up here, see if they got something to say, okay? But our honoree this year is Barbara Trainer.
I can speak on behalf of all the guys from the 2nd Battalion, Group A. When it came to vacation time, they always got what they wanted. They used to say, how come all the other groups, there's a problem? I said, well, it's very simple. Well, it's probably because I was your chief, but because we had Barbara down. But there's one other little catch to that. In addition to you guys always getting what you wanted, Barbara, she'd sit in that office and she would dread when one of the Drennan boys would come through that office and say, Barbara, we got to switch our vacations because we want to go to Thailand. No, that's okay. I go, yeah, well, I want to move my fall into the summer. Is that okay? Yeah, okay, just move it over. You know, we moved the cliff. And if that wasn't enough, we wouldn't do it once. It would be done twice, 3 times, 4 times. Not you again. So, on behalf of all the guys in the 2nd Battalion on Group A, on behalf of the Drennan boys right here, okay? We helped greatly, all right? Adventures over in Southeast Asia. We much appreciate it.
Okay, Chief Double Wilson.
Hey, everybody. Hey. I just got to say, I had the pleasure. I got to work headquarters for about 6 years. So I combined hazmat coordinator, training. Believe it or not, the only thing that made it a pleasure was this woman. I'm telling you. Every day it was like a therapy session for me. I'd go up there for about an hour, we'd sit around, right? And we'd just talk about the job, but most of it, I didn't have much to do about the job. You just go up there and talk to Barbara. And she got me through 6 years. And somebody that worked up there know what I'm talking about. 6 years. I don't think I could have done without her being there. Thank you, Dave.
Chief of the department, Michael O'Reilly.
Barbara did a great job, but these guys are all full of shit. The only thing I heard from her was, no, you can't do that. You can't wear a golf shirt. No, you can't wear shorts. No, you can't go to that meeting without your dress uniform. And I think she was really happy when I got promoted, so we could smoke in the office. I know Chief said it didn't smoke. So when I was in the bunker downstairs, I don't know what it is now, we'd be on the side of the building smoking. And then I got promoted and we could smoke in the office. And I think the only one that bothered was Blanchard. Not again. Not again. Well, Chief Reagan smoked at the time too. But I put a couple things together during my tenure, and not only did Barbara have the final say, but I had to go through Flora and then Barbara, and then back to the drawing board. And I just finally gave up and said, look, you two guys do it. When it's done, I'll sign it, all right? Because I speak Jersey City, so I write Jersey City. And it really don't make a difference. But she, the heart and soul of this department for many, many years. One standing ovation is not enough. So when she speaks, we'll give her a standing ovation, and when she's done, we'll give her a standing ovation, just so she could beat out Tom Brown. He's got 2 tonight. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Bobby Flora, who we honored on the Ocean City golf trip. It was me, him, and Barbara sitting in the office, and we solved the problems not only of the Jersey City Fire Department, but the entire civilized world. If we were around, thank God Trump is around, because if we were still around, the 3 of us, North Korea wouldn't be playing with no nukes, because we solved that problem early. But I just want to say that she made every single day easy. And she wanted to know, I was getting close to retirement, she says, one day you'll tell me why you retired. And it had nothing to do with the job, the department, the men, the administrators. It was that hellhole on Grove Street. I think the address is 280. I just couldn't deal with that no more. So there goes your reason. Politics. So without further ado, Charlie called her the godmother, Richie called her the grand lady. She's all that and more, and a bag of chips. All right, thank you. What, you kicking me off?
Chief of Department, Williamson.
Not much to say more about Barbara, but I remember when I first day walking the office and paraphrasing, but in so many words, she kind of said to me, am I staying? I said, are you kidding? You're not going anywhere. You know everything. And Barbara was, the rock, and she made the office run, she made the department run. And one thing is, when you're the chief, you want to put your input on something, and you have something that's bothering you, and you want to put out a memo or a COD, and I would give it a rough draft, and she'd look at it and say, do you want to say this? And help you rewrite it and get it the right way. And the other thing about Barbara is that if there was something that wasn't supposed to be repeated, it never went anywhere. she was as good as gold. And everybody that had anything to do with another office of any importance in the city, whether it be the police department, Department of Public Works, the lawyers, the mayor's office, she had their respect. Barbara came from City Hall. She was the secretary to the business administrator, right, Bob? And their loss was our gain. And Barbara just knew what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and who to do it with or to. But we had a lot of fun talking about, like Mike said, Chief O'Reilly said, about why he left in politics. And it gets dicey. But Barbara could cut through that. So to know her is to love her, and I wish her the best, as everybody does. So congratulations, Barbara.
Chief O'Reilly, Jay Sweeney just told me that's the only one, the last mic they got, so $2 more over there. Okay, so I guess you get it, right? Unanimous choice from the members of Group A, representing the whole Jersey City Fire Department, Barbara Trainer.
Okay, this is not like forte, but I just want to thank everyone for inviting me here this evening and share it with all the rest of the retirees. As you can see, I work with a bunch of great people. From Chief Senate, Chief O'Reilly, can't compare Chief O'Reilly to anyone. Chief Rithers, the Drennans. What can I say about the Drennans? They're just a breed into themselves. But they are wonderful. He does make the best cream puffs, he really does. I still expect him at Easter time. Charlie, you have to know him to love him. He's just wonderful, he really is. He is a true friend. Chief Rose, special, absolutely special. Chief Senate, we had our moments. We did. But I won out on that. You can't smoke here, so I used to go out anytime I want. Then I came back and said, you can smoke here, I need you here. So we brought him in good too. Richie Lipinski, the last chief of staff. He is, I just love him. He saw me through so much. He's given me credit for seeing everything through him, but believe me, he is the kindest, most gentle person I have ever met. Well, we can talk about Walter too, but we won't go there. I just love working with everyone. But everybody knows when it's time to leave, because things do change. But I am very happy that I have the memories that I have from this department and all of you. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll give you the bar in 1 minute. But But you see how it is, right? You see the family that's here? Can't be the family without you guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Enjoy the rest of the night.
I just want to say one more thing. We forgot one nominee, the historical nominee, Bill Bunky Ellison. I tried to find a mop and a broom and a bucket. There wasn't any in the building here. But he sends his best wishes to all the retirees. He had surgery on his eye. He's healing pretty well. 85 years old. He's a great man, great condition. Right now he's enjoying a trip with his family. He's in Spain, so he gives his regrets. Sorry he couldn't make it. Thank you. 50-50 will be going off in a couple of minutes, and then we'll do the raffle. And anybody who wants the raffle ticket, we still have some left. Thank you.